Surrender flare. That's the end of it. Jelt made his sacrifice. The soldiers are fleeing, and I have word from Armand himself that we're going to change the signal light on the tower to pale green. Armand is better at treaties than he is at battles. There's hope yet after the surrender. I hate this. I did everything I could. If it hadn't been for Captain Jelt's tepid strategies and Armand's stubborn insistence on keeping honor, and Frederick's inability to do anything. But the future remains to be seen. We are defeated so easily, I can't believe this. I got here just a few months ago and the first major event is our surrender to another house. I've been here my whole life and have never witnessed something quite like this. Damn. He died for nothing. Or is this saying that he did scare off the other house's soldiers, but they're still surrendering? Which means they could have surrendered the first place anyway? Or does this give them the upper hand? I think I'm missing it. It seems to me like it was a waste. The glyph of unbonding eliminates the bond between two atoms. Oh, wow. This is, intense, to say the least, especially considering I was trying to figure out the crazy wheel last time. And I've figured it out once, actually, in a solution. We need to get to copper. So it only needs to go through Quicksilver once. Okay, so the calcification glyph only works on the elements, not on this. So if we take off assault, we'll need to keep it around. Wow, I have no clue where to even start. This one seems bigger than the others. Maybe it's not that bad. Can you put this under? No. How do we tackle this? Let's see if this just picks it up and goes to the right one. What does that look like? So here we would want to have an unbonding somewhere. Here, so that this can get swung out, transmuted, and swung back in. Rebonded. That seems like a track thing. Let's start here. Just this atom needs to be in the transmuter. I feel like the unbonding has to be here because this is where they established it. Is it taken off? Because then it would collide. It's the collisions. Pull this out of the way, or pull this up. If it faces this way, this one gripper could still be useful. I'm just trying to pick off this. But I'm not sure if it has to be. Because then it's easier to move through the rest of this. It's going to be moved down one here. And I want it to pass through here, but maybe we want it to be in a different direction. Oops. Let's see how this works. This is now unbonded. We'll have another arm at the same time. We'll have it picked up, going 2 to the right. Not quite. Once it gets there, we'll go 1 to the right, and then if it pivots it. Oh no, that's a terrible idea. Move it on the track. And goes 1 towards the minus. That the center will be here. These aren't bonded, so that should be fine. This certainly isn't my cheapest solution. Just after I said, hey, it looks like I am really into cost, huh? Three could pick up the other, but it needs to rebond. So this isn't quite right. It'll have to go. There's one to the left. Is it here? We need one more track. Oops. So at this time, we want one to have gone back to where it was. And we would like the third gripper. Yeah, to go one more. Pick it up. Go over twice. And probably go back to the beginning. We'll need one more of these. Let's step it through. Get that out of the way. It's the right core. Here, I am trying to have this separated. This is in place for 3. It can now release and start going to the left to grab the salt. Just wants to get to the salt. This is done. 3 can grab it and go, oops, rotating 1, 2, and then head back to home. Let's see. Great, Quicksilver is grabbed. Now we have the salt in hand. Wait a beat to wait a couple more beats after it's rotated. Oh no. This actually has to be facing this way. One more track. This is inefficient in every way. Let's see, stepping through again. It doesn't need to wait at all. I think I can go straight left. Or the minuses are to the right. Now it's transmuted. And it can rotate once it gets there, I think right away. Which means this whole thing can be moved up at least one step without... Nice. This is what we're looking for. And where do I want it? Do I want to spend one more dollar, basically, to get it shifted twice onto here? It'd have to be shifted 1, 2, 3 times. Or just go full area and have it swing up this way. That might be the best option, but it also might hit the quicksilver. Not 100% sure which one I want to do. I feel like this is... It's crazy without seeing the graphs ahead of time. It always feels inefficient on all three metrics. I really think it'll collide no matter what, which is not a good feeling. If it tries to be rotated up or back, I feel like it will hit the quicksilver. Where's 3? Would it be adding a lot of cycles to have it? Right now 3 is the limiting factor, unfortunately. Let's add one more track. Go minus one more time. Nice, and then it can swing once going whoop, counterclockwise. And we should be there. I think this is it. Let's see. Nope, I already can tell. I always forget to go back to home base, basically. 1, 2. That adds so much. Maybe I should try getting rid of this track and swing it around. Changing 3 a bit. Let's just see if this works. And then I might change the 3rd arm. Yeah. See, I'm average. It feels bad in the moment. I thought that this would be the limiting factor 3, the 3rd arm. I'm thinking to remove this again. Remove the minus, because coming back to it takes so much time. Where does this leave me again? Okay, this is done. I want it to have 2 swing counterclockwise. And it does hit the quicksilver. Which makes me want to put it either here. No, down here is the faster path. To reprogram it. It's gonna pick it up. I'm gonna go 2 to the right instead. Nice. Release it. Go 1 down. Grab it. Done. And then come back to base. Can this be done faster? I think this will have a problem. Yeah, it hits just a little too soon. Let's play it again. I think I've got it. Awesome. Yeah, this is the most average solution. Love that. So what's supposed to happen now? I'm not sure. We have negotiations. Useless. Negotiations aren't useless. No, I mean, I'm useless. What good is my skill if I can't change anything? Why did I go through the trouble? Now is not the time for a big philosophical soul-searching reverie. You're right, of course. I've got one left. Taras Kovan. This guy? The other house. Are these both of the other house? I think this is the other alchemist that they have. But they're both in the Great Hall of House Van Tassen. Taras goes, "Ha, weakling, you were right, Varen. Nothing to be afraid of after all." As I expected, House Van Tassen strayed from the path for too long, and we were the agents of correction. Now all that remains is to negotiate the terms. Not that they have much of a bargaining position. Negotiations are boring. They're still necessary. What if we just killed them all? That strikes me as a little extreme. I hate the idea of this ancient weak family hanging around even after we've won. They'll stick around, begging for our scraps, waxing on about the old days. It poses a risk, and you told me yourself, Varen. The old ways were due for a change. Yes, I did. You're not afraid, are you? Easy enough for you to propose the idea of attacking, but when it comes to follow all the way through, I'm absolutely not afraid. If you believe eliminating the Van Tassen line is the right choice, then I will follow. Varen, you consider yourself clever, but just before you're the house alchemist doesn't mean you can place your ideas over mine. Understand? Of course, Taras. Follow me. So Taras also quite arrogant as well. Chapter 3, Exile and Thievery. Discarded paper. This is the downriver quarters. Let's see if we can spot it. It's like a nice teal color with some reddish bits. It's the same type of teal. Is it this one? Not quite. This looks so different. Because I could tell that this area looks like it's kind of this area up here. Discarded paper. Certificate of licensure. Anateas via Alchemist D. House Van Tassen. Pursuant to the Second Imperial Law concerning alchemy and the duly promulgated amendments, the Imperial Alchemist Guild hereby issues a license for the practice of alchemical engineering to the above personage in the service of the stated August House. Aftermath. Abandoned tailor shop of the Downriver's quarters with Anateas and Concordia. Here's our station again. This thing looks wild. This actually looks like the last symbol on our chapters list. And then I don't know what's going on over here. Concordia. I wish we had gone back. It was clear there was no choice for us. How could I wish we could have, though? How I wish we could have, though. If at least Frederick had survived, there would be some small hope the Van Tassen line could continue. That's too late for us. We should be thinking about what to do next. There's nothing next. Don't you understand? Nobody will want to risk dealing with us. We'll live the rest of our miserable lives in hiding. We should have gone back and died with them. Concordia, aren't you mad too? Mad? I don't know. I'm sure we deserve anything else after how poorly I defended the house. As my career as an alchemist is in ruins. What a worthless pursuit this has turned out to be. Maybe it would be better to forget it all. Listen, Anateas, what do you want? But do what you want. But I know the only next step for me is revenge. I don't know yet how I'll achieve it, but that's the purpose of my life now. Is that another of the ways of the houses? Honor, treachery, swearing revenge? No, this is about me wanting to put a dagger through the heart of those Kolvan wretches. How could they be so heartless? Concordia. I'm gonna step outside. I know it's dangerous, but I need to take a very long walk. Wait, Concordia, what? I was just going to say that, well, whatever it is we decide to do, we'll definitely need supplies for the transmutation engine first. I'll come with you. More Sigmar's garden, alcohol separation, and water purifier. Alcohol separation. Before you ask, no, this gin is not because I am taking things poorly. It's for alchemy. I wasn't about to ask. It's a rather brilliant scheme, actually. I'm going to isolate individual elements from the alcohol. It's essentially the reverse of the process I used earlier when... Anataeus? Yeah? Don't ever give up alchemy. Von Berlo's wheel. By using Von Berlo's wheel with the glyph of duplication, neutral salt can be turned into any of the 4 cardinal elements. Because it is typically only used for an alchemist if an alchemist cannot otherwise access one or more of the 4 cardinal elements. Von Berlo's wheel is sometimes called the alchemist's last hope. It's 30G. I'm surprised there's still so much more left of this game. In terms of its mechanics, I mean, I feel like every chapter or so is fairly similar. Didn't we just do this? I know he said it was the reverse. And it makes it sound like he wants to use this wheel, but we have everything we need. Glyph of duplication. The glyph of duplication transmutes a salt atom. Am I crazy? If we have this, we're still good. I think I will tackle this next time. I'm not sure when the next stream will be, but yeah, I think my brain gets a little fried over an hour, so hour and a half has been pretty good. Yeah, let's do one more of these before we proceed on to the next chapter. And then I think that'll probably be it for me today. I think we just lost. Yep, start again. I feel like whichever one gives you the most options are the best. Oh no. No. Round 3? I wonder if these are harder or if I got lucky before. Or I gained just a ton of false confidence. One of these is a pair. This is good. So this salt has to go here. Woo! That's 4. This, nice. 5. I think that's good for now.